she is, all set up.
We'll get it figured out.
Hey guys,
Hello,
Evan
everyone.
and Bronte with Righted Roots Farm.
See how controlling she is? She always has to like say my name for me.
Yeah, be quiet. Let me introduce you. We are back. Really, be quiet, please.
Didn't even say anything.
Welcome to our channel. You want to say your name?
Evan.
Good job. And Bronte with Righted Roots Farm. We thought it would be fun to show you guys in this video what it's like when we go to the farmer's market. So we're gonna take you, well, I don't go. Him and Remy go. I stay here with the kids. You're gonna get to see how we set up everything.
The whole process.
The whole process.
Start to finish.
All right, we're gonna get into it.
If you want to become a vendor at a farmer's market, stay tuned because at the end of this video, we're going to tell you a couple of things that big lessons learned for us, things we wish we would have done a little differently.
Learn from our mistakes.
It's night before the farmer's market. One thing I do, which I could do it anytime after the previous weekend, but I restock. So I pull up my Square app, which is what I use for the farmer's market. We use Shopify for our online. We use Square for our farmer's market to keep the two kind of separated. And Square allows you to sell by the pound. I actually go through and check each individual item's inventory. And then if it's below a certain amount, I go ahead and I add a little bit more to it. And the reason I'm not going splunking, not going caving, there are lights in the freezer, they're just not bright enough, so it's easier to find, like, and read labels of all the boxes with a headlamp. Really? It's time to wake up, and your mom said you need to shower and you need to brush your teeth. That's the blanket you bring? Oh wow, you're all bundled up, aren't you? It's cold. All right, let's see if we can make it to Springfield in time. All right. We are just now arriving in Springfield, and Remy's just waking up from her little nap. It's finally daylight, which is nice. But we're getting ready to roll up on the farmer's market, and what we like to do, we like to get here a little bit early. We start our setup, get the tent up, get a couple tables out, and then we leave the truck locked. And we skateboard, because we have gravel out where we are, so our only opportunity to skateboard is whenever we come to Springfield. Ooh, a train. Here we go.
There's trains all day, like, and they're so loud, like when you're trying to talk to people.
Yeah, they do get loud, because they're always screeching. Looks like there's a couple people here. So getting that plugged in over there. she is, all set up. What are you selling today, little girl?
Chicken, but you can't have any.
I've eaten like 100 pounds of this chicken myself already. Look at those whole birds, how tasty those look. Look at all this delicious chicken. Look at these birds,
And we got
they're
nasty
perfect.
chicken feet.
Nasty chicken feet, they're delicious.
Ew, look at those, they have
Look,
toenails.
here's some of my favorite. There's this chorizo and then this Italian sausage, both sugar-free. Can't wait to get our new labels on.
They have
What's
toenails.
this, more whole
like-
bird? No, that's spatchcock. That's one of my favorite cuts right there is a spatchcock. Basically a whole bird. They cut the spine out, split it open, kind of butterfly it. It's pretty.
They have toenails.
Toenails.
It's so gross.
Yeah, those are great. A lot of people ask for those. Just a few, actually. There we go. All right, we're ready.
Remember that one person?
Well, hello everyone. Evan and Remy here. We just wanted to report back on the farmer's market today. We're driving back home right now. We are on our way to pick up dry ice for our online orders that ship on Monday. After our drive home, we unload any leftover chicken we have. Obviously it's frozen in the back and we have this refrigerated van, which is really nice to keep everything frozen. Then we unload dry ice, we get everything squared away, and then that's it. We're done for the day. But thanks for joining us. And I know some of you even come out to the farmer's market and buy our chicken or buy it online, and we really appreciate that. We made it back from the farmer's market. We got everything, or I got everything unloaded. I'm starving. I hope we are having Italian sausage tonight. And that Italian chicken sausage is so good. RightedRoots.com, try it for yourself. And we're back. Man, it's like looking like fall.
All right, so we promised you guys to share with you
Yes.
2 lessons that we've learned doing the farmer's market for a few months now, things that we wish we would have known.
Lesson 1 that we learned, it's really one thing we didn't know that we wish we would have known. It would have made things a lot better. We would have sold a lot more chicken this year. We would have brought our product to market a lot faster. Farmers markets, it's not a simple process of like, here's an application, here's a fee, you show up. It takes a while. And if you're mid-market, like mid-season trying to get into one, they already have their vendors set up. They have people coming. In most farmers markets, at least in our experience, they were full.
And that's even true of like if some markets are full even before the market season starts. However big their market is, it determines how many vendors of each thing that they will let be in their market. So one of the busier markets in our area, we talked to a guy who'd been on a wait list for a very long, like a few seasons.
It took a farmer retiring before he could get in. It took time, took applications, it took health permits.
And you have to factor in the time it takes to get these types of permits from the cities and counties.
Before you even have product, before you even raise anything, start applying for farmers markets so you can figure out which one will work best for you. The other part of this lesson learned for us was make sure that you choose your farmers market wisely. Go visit all the farmers markets in your area and make sure that you're going to fit in there and that there's enough foot traffic. Most importantly, that there's enough foot traffic at the market you're applying for. So for the second lesson learned, or something we would have done differently, is we would have put our farm, we would have bought a farm within 30 to 45 minutes of the big metroplex.
Especially if all we were doing was farmers markets. Luckily, we do have the e-commerce business as well, so we don't know how long we'll be doing farmers markets. It might not be a forever thing.
Right.
So while we're getting the e-commerce business really up and running, though, we are going to farmers markets. We need to, and it's far. It's an hour and a half one way to get there, so that's a 3-hour round trip. There's the opportunity to sell your meat through the week in most cities. The city that we're near, Springfield, they have Wednesday night markets.
And
there's Thursday night markets, different little, you know.
So that's an opportunity to sell and move more product.
But that's not really, like, when we break it down, we have to factor in gas and all that time, so that just takes away from our profit. Definitely, if you are thinking about starting a farm or in the process of it, and you are going to be primarily selling at a farmer's market, it would pay off tremendously to be within
30 minutes.
30 to 45 minutes of
I would say 45 minutes
or
max.
of a city that has
multiple markets. That would
so
be.
that's what we've got for you. We hope that it was helpful.
If you have any questions about farmers markets or our experience, or you want us to do another video on one related to it, put it in the comments and we'll be happy to put something together.
Yeah, we've definitely learned a lot more than that, but to keep this video within
17 hours long.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
And thanks for coming. And here, thanks for being here.
That was too weird.
We'll see you then, or we'll see you another time.
Okay, bye.